Hey guys, firstly I want to say thank you for visiting my channel and clicking on this particular video. Before I continue talking about this new LEGO Fortnite collab, would you do me a favor? Would you mind letting me know in the comments section below what particular part of this video title or thumbnail stood out to you today so that you couldn't help but see what this one was all about? Excuse my scientific slash analytical personality. Anyways, let's just jump right in. So this is Lego, or is it Fortnite, or is it Minecraft, or is it Skyrim? They keep having to like what's it called? Reset the server because they keep on. I guess I'm not sure if they're fixing bugs or what they're doing. But they recently when I logged back in, you could hear this music playing in the background that reminded me both of Minecraft and of Skyrim. Look at this. Look at this. This is awesome. This game is, I don't know what it is about it. I think it's because it's novel, but it's also, I don't know, my throat is like breaking there. I sound like those sheep there. What? They're so curious. And I just found out that they eat wheat. Is that wheatgrass? Still didn't even know what the name of it is. I thought I picked it up, but the sheep picked it up before me. There. So if you're ever trying to like herd a bunch of sheep, just get that grass stuff, which is like in everything that's green, basically. So yeah, this is Lego Fortnite or Fortnite Lego. I'm not sure which came first, the chicken or the egg, but so far I'm loving it. I mean, like it's got all the look and feel to Fortnite with, you know, the twist of little Lego creatures. The way I thought it was gonna be, I thought it was gonna be Fortnite, you know, just normal shooting, point and shooting, a shooter game, but with Fort or Lego skins. And I was like, wow, dang Lego, you're really reaching out to us, older generations, or older audience rather. But no, it's like an altogether new game. It's an adventure survival. I wanted to say MMO, but it's not. It's you open your own server so far, and you can allow, I think, up to 7. So there can be a total of 8 people in a server, and you can host one. And the map is kind of big, and you also get like these NPC villagers that get to, once you progress through the game, and like I think that it's called a town center or something, the village center, and you begin to upgrade these different what would you call them, like just these different structures, right? And NPCs will help you in your whatever it is, whether it's like they can help you harvest material. This one here, this cat lady, is helping me on adventures, so it's kind of cool. It's like have, if you don't have a second player, who knows, for whatever reason, it's like you don't have to worry. You can have a second player, like an AI, basically, or something. It mimics your movements. Like, see, if I attack something, like I'm attacking this wolf, then your NPC partner that you invite to go on adventures with you, and even if you dance, like you know, whatever dance you do, they'll copy it. Like they mimic you. It's so cool. I guess as a bird lover, it's like one of my favorite things. It's so funny when people mimic each other. Anyways, so yeah, there's just like there's so much gathering and of material and stuff, so that you can upgrade. And the more you upgrade, the more difficult the material is to try and find and harvest and stuff. This is a wall I created so that it would keep out all the skeletons at night, which reminded me of the game Ocarina of Time, which was really awesome because it's like it's got all these little surprises, or like I guess nostalgic elements to it that bring back other games like Zelda. Like it's really neat. I really like it. It's pretty cool that it's aimed, I'm pretty sure, for kids, but I'm not sure. It's like, wow, our 10-year-olds, that's the age rating for this game is 10 and up. It's like 10-year-olds, are they, this is what they're doing, eh? They're like creating, crafting, and just learning about all these different mixing and stuff. Like, what, I wish, why didn't they teach this at school? Like, it's pretty cool, you know? Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess they do, you know, in a sense. They teach like home economics, science, but it's like it feels like school's always been more about um, making sure that it's like, I feel like public school is trying to churn out the best students to, and like it's like sifting out all the not so good students. And like, I think that's all it seems like to me, because what happens with those people is they just end up being part of, like, what, the bottom of the fish tank or whatever. That's a bad analogy, but you know what I mean. Like, it feels like, I don't know, man, like school's meant for trying to find out who the best is so that we can put them in the straight to work in the community. For, I mean, it makes sense too, though. Like, you want the people who are high desiring types of jobs that like will be the hardest to maintain. For example, you know, like surgeons and stuff like that. What else, what are some high IQ jobs? I don't even know. It's like, perhaps, you know, designers of airplanes. You don't want some hooligan who doesn't care for math, mismeasuring the wings of your airplane you're gonna take to visit your grandma. Because you know, like a slight turn and the whole plane just disassembles. You want someone who's anal and absolutely meticulous and just absolutely perfectionist when it comes to building my train or building my plane or even building a car for that matter. It's like, what is it? There's more cars on the road than there are planes, right? I think that's something. The statistic I'm thinking of is like there are less plane crashes than there are car crashes, but I think there are also way more cars on the road than there are planes in the sky. Can you imagine if there was as many planes in the sky as there are cars on the road? I think the statistics there would change. But I think that particular stat was for the fear of to help to ease the fear of flying, because people were afraid that they were gonna crash. And I think one of the stats was that, like, yeah, there's less chance that a plane's gonna crash than driving. So, anyways, uh, what else did I want to talk about? I wanted to talk about like how these games are creating, like, it's been a huge change. For me in particular, like, I started playing in probably 1990, and I think my first console was the NES, and I played I'm pretty sure I played like Batman on the NES, Ninja Turtles probably. And somehow over the years, like, my mom, I don't even know, I was wondering this today, like, where did they get the idea of getting me, a 5 or 6 year old kid, a Nintendo? And I was basically an only child in that home because my sister had already grown up. She's like 14 years older than me, so by the time I was like 6, she's already married and has kids and just moved out, right? So I'm thinking that it was her through her husband that was like really into. He was a computer. He worked in computers or something, and he really loves video games even to this day. So like yeah, 30 years later, like I've been able to see the progress of video games, and I think even before the Nintendo, or it was after when I was a bit older, like probably 9, 10 or something. I was purchased or someone it was probably through a garage sale. We grabbed an Atari, and the game on it was like the skiing down slopes or something. I think it was just called Ski. And it was weird cuz like I kind of liked that style of game. It was so simple. You just got to like move left and right and dodge the trees. You know what? There was something similar. I don't know if you guys remember. There used to be this like it was a toy, but it was battery powered. I believe it was battery powered, and it was like a little steering wheel toy for kids, and there was a little car on the display. It was like a mini TV or something like that. Um, and basically you just move the car left and right, and when you turned on the the power button, I can't remember how it functions, but the cars would or the road, it would look like the road is moving towards you, so it gave the illusion of like the car you're driving the car forward. And it was kind of cool actually, but like I don't know if I'll ever be able to find something like that again. Anyways, yeah, that was probably the oldest style of video game that I ever played, if you can call it that. Yeah, it was like a racing game. Um, and then what happened after Nintendo? Super Nintendo, right? That's when like they started adding more buttons. Like I was fine with just A and B, like up and down and left and right. Start and select, baby. You could even like input cheat codes. When I started finding it out when I was like 11 years old, 12 years old, I think it was 14. It blew my mind. You can like put cheat codes, just programmable cheat codes into the game, just with like A B down right left up down right left up or stuff like that. Oh man, that was crazy. And now like the most recent cheat codes I've entered on a console was like the PlayStation 3 for GTA 5. I can't remember. It was like L2, R2, L1, R1, X triangle, circle. What's the other one? Blob. And then just like, I don't know what directions is. So, and then, no, I don't think the triggers were an option. But it's crazy the amount of things. And now it's like PC's the in thing, I believe. I mean, it's it's up there, it's with the giants or the console, the PC, and I think that's it, right? VR's trying to get up there, but they're a little behind. They're a little behind, but hey, they're making strides, right? Like VR horror games. Goodness gracious, I'm really excited about that, and I really want to try it out just to see what would happen to my heart. Like, would I have a heart attack? um, so, and now, yeah, keyboard. It's like, it's not just 10 buttons anymore. We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. It's the whole freaking keyboard. And then you have to, like, if you're serious about gaming now, which a lot of more people are becoming more serious about gaming, and then there's the crowd telling you, "Oh, don't take it serious, man. It's just a game." Not sure that's a correct statement anymore. Things used to be just a game, but now it seems like it's people's lives. Their livelihoods depend on the games they're playing. And I mean, look at me. I'm doing the same thing, playing this game, and like thinking about, well, will this, in the future have the potential to create some sort of livelihood for me. It's on my mind. Even if I wanted to do this just as a hobby, even if I wanted to tell myself, you know what, even if it doesn't, I still want to do this. It's kind of fun. I like being able to comment what's on my mind, what I think about the games that I'm playing. I like it, and I want to be able to share it with people. And there's gonna be someone in the world. I think some of my analytics have said like there's people listening or watching my videos from like Cambodia or something like that, and there's like in Africa and like the Philippines. Like, if those stats are correct, that's freaking mind blowing, man. I don't think I'll ever. I don't think that fact of how amazingly mind blowing that is. That there's just people all over the world in different parts of the world listening to just random people in other parts of the world just speak. And it could be for various reasons. Maybe they find the the streamer or the YouTuber's voice interesting, or their thoughts maybe, or it's just like the tone of their voice. It's the game that they chose to play. Or it's like, who knows? It's like it could be their kid on their account, a baby just clicking random videos, and they end up in like other countries. It's crazy, yo. And I don't think that I'm ever gonna get over the fact. Whew. So yeah, I think that the gaming, like everything that is gaming now, is not just it's not just a game anymore. To be honest, it feels like a culture, and I've heard that phrase, and you've probably heard that phrase, the gaming culture, and it's true. It's like it almost seems to be the one thing that is bringing a community together. And by community, I'm talking about like this whole hostile environment of the earth where people are just like, nah, this person has more suffering, so we're gonna give them more rights. Nah, these people have more sufferings because they got these things going on for them, and like, oh shoot, they have this on top of this, and like, nah, we need some rights for these people, specific rights, no responsibility. It's crazy, yo. And I think that's one of the main reasons that a lot of us who just don't know what to do about the hostile environment in which we are living in right now. It's like 2023 right now. Well, not for long. I mean, another 3 weeks and we'll be in 2024. That's crazy. And what? I was saying that like I think it's one of the main reasons a lot of us who just don't care about all the drama, we just kind of move into this gaming culture. It's like its own country almost. And the rules are whatever the game's rules are. With Fortnite, it's like it's got its own specific set of rules. Shooters, competitive gaming has its own set of rules. What else? Do you know what I'm talking about? If you feel the same way though, like let me know in the comments, please, because I would love to be able to connect with other people who feel the same way. It's kind of one of my hopes too in sharing all my thoughts. If anyone out there's like, yeah, I feel you, man. It's like that'd be awesome. It's like brofist, yo. Here, let me brofist you. Bloop. I don't know how I did that through the mic. I just kind of like tapped it with my nail. But yeah, it feels like the more the culture of our real world falls into more and more depravity and just away from normalness, whatever the frick that means. It just doesn't feel like we're getting along anymore. So we just move into this world where we do get along. People get along on online games, and I know that there's trolls. I know that there's what's it called, stream snipers, for those who are streaming on like specifically with Twitch. those who are at the top, when if they make a bit of commotion and they're stuck up and conceited, it can really trigger trolls, and they'll try and ruin the fun for everyone. And I feel bad for everyone in that situation, for both three parties there. It's like the streamer who's trying to make people's lives better, who unfortunately, you can't please everybody, and so the trolls or the stream snipers, who are highly sensitive individuals for some reason, whether their upbringing or like just it's part of their personality, and nobody just gave them attention or something, so they create this ruckus and all this mayhem online and try to ruin the fun for all the viewers. So that's like the three parties that I feel so bad for. It's like the streamer who's taking their time to try and entertain, the the viewers who are like being entertained is like just seeking some solace away from all this madness, and then like the troll or whatever. It's like this person who's trying to create mess because they're just so fed up, they're just so upset with life that they don't know what else to do. That's crazy to me. It's like someone has to be there to let them know that there are other choices that they have, because I think they're out of choices. They don't know better, and it's not an excuse for them to continue creating, disorder. But it is something that I think we should be aware of. That's just my thoughts on that. But yeah, this gaming thing is just creating a whole new culture, and I love it. I really do. When I go outside and it's 1 degree Celsius, and I can't see my car because it's so freaking foggy up here in the mountains, and the fog is cold. It feels like it's biting you. Like, I don't want to be out there that long. I run into this beautiful little, well, that was kind of a not so beautiful. I mean, it's still beautiful. Did you see how amazing that monster destroyed me? I wonder if I can still chase them. I think they disappear after you die and you didn't successfully beat them. I've beat only 2 of them so far. Those are seems to be the strongest monsters, but not really. You know what? It does take 2 hits, and I have a lot of hearts. But there's this creature in the forest biome. Oh, sorry, I meant the snow biome. But like, yeah, there's a forest in the snow biomes as well. But in the snow biome, there are these little ice spiders that if they get a hold of you with their, I think they shoot something at you. I don't know what, probably some ice powers. Every time I've been there, and I don't know why I don't learn. I don't want to go back there until I have double the amount of hearts I do now. They insta kill me. It's crazy. I love how everything here is so Lego. I love it. It's so cute. My kids brought me, while I was playing this, they brought me like the little axe or the little sword and the little bow. And they're like, look, we have the same thing. It is so cute. Anyways, so yeah, it's like gaming is no longer just a thing anymore. It's like it's its own culture. That's what I think. And but the fact that like Fortnite and Lego, you know what this reminds me of? Like that it sounds like Skyrim. There's got these beautiful soundtracks, like just what's it called? When you play some soft music in the background, like ambience music, whatever. Look at those clouds. They look real almost, like this Skyrim type of map. It's crazy. I hope they update the map so that they add like a compass or something, because having to go into the map and out of the map is such a pain. But it is what it is so far, and it's beautiful. I love it. Look at my bird. He's flying on the clouds. What else? What else did I wanted to mention? Oh right, about like what it reminds me of. Monopoly. You guys ever play Monopoly? Let me know. Let me know in the comments if you've ever rage quit Monopoly. I think I didn't complete a Monopoly because the longest Monopoly game I think we've had, I had with, I can't remember who, it was like 3 hours. How the frick can you play a game that long? It was like late at night, it was like 11, and then by the time it was like 2 in the morning, we're like, what the frick? How have we been playing this for so long? The reason why this game reminds me of Monopoly is because I'm thinking about like companies, game companies now. Like, I don't know if you guys saw the Video Game Awards, but I had the sense that each company is like the directors, the producers, the ones at the top are just so stressed all the time trying to create something that is better than the other companies. Like the competition, I think is fierce. And it's only going to get more and more competitive because there's a lot more people being introduced to the gaming culture, the gaming industry, and just games in general. Whether you're serious about it or you just want to have fun, it's like the developers of these games have a lot more customers, a lot more customers expecting games to be better or at least good enough to enjoy. You know what I mean? And so I'm thinking about like Epic Games. Who else? Like there's like Mojang or whatever, but which is basically Minecraft now. Frickin' Minecraft or Microsoft. They're they're taking over like almost all the things. Frickin' Mr. Gates. He finally saw like, oh shoot, yeah, the gaming industry. Somebody told him. It must have been one of his grandkids that told him like, hey, you really want to get into you want to take over the world. You really want to get into gaming, and so that's probably how that went about. Like, all right, we'll just buy the biggest gaming thing there is. Which was it? Xbox. And what else? Now they own like Blizzard. They own what the they own freaking everything. They already own the land, right? Like farms and stuff like that. Wheat, the seeds, they own the seeds or something like that. What the frick is going on there, right? Like there's got to be a point where one person can't own everything. But then I hear all these rumors of like BlackRock and Vanguard, like these guys are basically in everything, like everything. Um, when is it too much? Can it be possible that there are two mega industries or companies that are, battling against one another to see if they can own the world? Is that a thing? Can one person own everything? Can one person be that rich and own everything? Is that a possibility? See, that's so weird to think about that. So, yeah. Anyways, back to the game. It's like, so then what about the ones who don't have that much money? It's like, let's go down to video game companies. Fortnite. It seems like they were running out of ideas, or maybe they were doing. Who knows how long this was in the works? But it seems like it was in the works for a while because the game runs well. It's okay. It's like the movement is really nice. You know what I was really impressed by? So like I'm really impressed by how real how real life it is to like connect the Lego pieces. Um, yeah, like oh, it's getting dark, and my pickaxe is just getting weak. How real it seemed like. Maybe I'll show you if I build a house. I'm gonna build a bed, and I'm gonna build a wall around it, and it's just like it's so cool. I think I used to wonder, like, will they be able to do a maybe like VR build my Lego so that I don't have to have real Lego? Because it's so hard to organize them, and I like having them in their own bins. Like each color has its own bin, and each part has its own like little bin. It's like not each part, but a lot of them do, so that they're all in their neat little places. They all have their own little homes. But like this, it's a little annoying trying to get it, but once you get the hang of it, it's fine. Like you can, and on your keyboard, once you have the position with your mouse, you can kind of like, oh shoot, I think there's a freaking gap. I didn't use my keys. If you use the arrow keys, you can like do it precise. But whoops. Um, it should be fine. I don't think it rains in the desert. I need. I just need to like shield myself from potential hazards. I don't know, like flying rocks or something. It's so dark. But anyways, yeah, it really does feel like they're the younger ones, like Fortnite and Epic, or Epic and Lego, were probably not doing so well. So they're just like, you know what? Let's collab so that we can stay in the game of Monopoly, so we don't have to go bankrupt. But anyways, I think I'm gonna end this video here because it's already been like 30 minutes almost. Has it been 30 minutes? Yeah, it's already been 30 minutes. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you like this, please let me know in the comments what other games you guys would like to see played, or just like, yeah, I'm really interested in doing this more. So thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.